This is why your ass is flat.
So, first thing first, you need to be able to understand exactly how many muscle parts the glutes has, right? Let's check it out. There's the gluteus medius right at the top of the glute right here. There's the gluteus maximus, the biggest part of the glute. And yes, there is the gluteus minimus, a small muscle below the glutes right here that you also need to focus on. And there is the muscle right here called the tensor flexae latae, or you can just call it TFL, honestly. That's what I call it. But yes, there's a muscle right there for the width of the glute, right, that you also need to focus on. Now let's get into the workouts that are going to enable you to target each of them very effectively. So, exercise number 1, the hip thrust. Now, this movement primarily targets the gluteus maximus. They also engage the hamstrings, quadriceps, core, and the hip adductors, the muscles located on your inner thighs, the groin, making this movement a great exercise for building overall lower body strength and stability. Now, when you're doing this, make sure you're not just breezing through it. Make sure you're doing something that can be considered challenging to you. You don't just want to go there and just put a lightweight on it and just call it a day. You want cash money. Exercise number 2, the step ups. This is a unilateral movement as we're carefully focusing on one part of the body at a time. This movement primarily targets the glutes, especially the gluteus maximus, as it requires a powerful hip extension. Now, a common mistake people make while doing this exercise is releasing all the tension when touching the ground before going back up. You're simply just supposed to touch the ground with your front foot or your toes and immediately go back up to keep tension on your glutes. If you do not want to do the step ups this way, then you can use the cable barbell Smith machine, or a good or even better alternative is the Bulgarian split. Trust me, just make sure you're doing what can be considered challenging to you. Now, if you want the last 2 exercises targeting the gluteus medius, the gluteus minimus, and the TFL, and also you know you've gotten some value from this video so far, go ahead and drop me a follow and leave a comment under this video.